A job in jail, there's two ways to go about it. You can put an application in and most probably get a knockback, or you can befriend a prison officer. If you get on with them and they know you're a bit sensible, they'll give you whatever job you want, man.
In the 1990s, a teenage Paul was imprisoned here at Shepton Mallet. I'd like to know what his experience of being in and out of prison was like.
See, it looks like a museum now.
Yeah.
Nothing in here, no sound, there's the peeling paint, but that's not what it was like when you were in here.
Oh, no. There was radios, there was arguing, there's guys running around the wing, there's prison officers shouting orders, directions, keys, always the sound of jingling keys.
This is the first time Paul has been back in Shepton Prison since he was released.
What's life like in here? What's a day like?
It's like you're a caged animal. I can remember just pacing up and down the cell, just trying to do something just to maintain that normality.
How old were you when you first came into prison?
I was 16 when I first came in, a 2-month sentence. I was an active heroin addict. That was the only reason I committed crime. It was to maintain a drug habit.
So when you come in for a short sentence back then, what was your mindset?
It was a bit of a laugh. It was only a couple of months here, a couple of months there. You don't have enough time to be given any full-time employment. You don't have enough time to get on any behavioural change courses. Those short sentences, they have one purpose.
Which is?
To keep you off the streets.
Over the next decade, Paul was in and out of prison multiple times, serving anything from a few weeks to a year. But his crimes escalated, and in 2004, a serious offence landed him a long-term sentence.
I got 10 years, 6 months, 27 days for robbery, possession of imitation firearms, kidnap and false imprisonment.
Can you imagine how the victims of your crimes feel?
I believe most victims of crime, they want their offender to go to jail to suffer, to pay for the crimes they committed against them.
Can you understand why?
Of course I can understand why.
So you would acknowledge that not just for victims, but for society at large,
Yeah.
prison is necessary?
It is definitely necessary. When I was sat in these cells thinking, I knew I could be better. I did all of the education courses that were available to me. And it's one of my biggest achievements in life. I got a degree in health and social care.
How did that change your life?
It was my epiphany moment.
There appears to be no single common factor that turns a prisoner